Well, as Bugsy says, it's been nice and not so nice having met you, Mr. Hanley.
No, please, baby. Ruthie, I mean, please, Miss Manning. I'm sorry. I've been a three-toed heel.
Well, two-toed, maybe.
Yeah, but please don't blow.
Well, I think after what's happened, what's been said.
Nothing's going to give out like this anymore, honest.
But...
Look, just stay until I get the kid Harry in school, because you can help me there, see? It's for him, not for me, you know. And then maybe I can help you get something after that, see? Will you?
All right. I'll stay on that basis.
Shake?
Shake.
You know something? I feel a lot better than when I came in here.
That's good. And do you know something?
Uh-huh.
You've got a nice, gentle smile, Mr. Hanley. You ought to use it more.
Daddy's home. Well, I see we're still having fun.
We're working at it.
Attaboy, you're gonna let me in on it too?
Sure. With me, the racket is not exclusive.
Harry, we're going to have a discussion with this young man, Mr. Hanley. He's got to be taught to appreciate all the...
He'll be all right. We understand each other perfectly, don't we, son?
Still a question of size.
Now, let's see how fast the rattler will run. Come on, show me, Harry.
Well, now, isn't this a touching little scene?
Pretty Willie.
You expect me in a Santa Claus suit?
The big shot himself.
That's right, kid. Hello, Ed. Kind of caught you when your mind wasn't on the race, didn't I?
Okay, Willie, you got business with me?
Yeah, fast business.
Well, when I discuss business at home, I usually do it in the library.
That would be cozier. A bun-bun.
I'm calling the police.
Listen, kid, we gotta get out of here before the shooting starts.
What do you mean? Those men might kill Mr. Hanley. Harry, come away from there.
The best thing for our state of health is to blow fast. He's no mystery, L. Hanley, sweetheart. That's Big Ed Hanley, the boss of the South Side.
The gangster?
You mean my dad is Big Ed Hanley?
You're working for a killer, sister. He's got the whole town trembling. Only Pretty Willie's no small torpedo himself. Looks right now like we're gonna hear some hot music for cold people out of that room. And that door's not as thick as it looks. Come on.
Maybe they got them drop on each other.
We're getting right out of it.
Inside, babe, inside.
Let's hang around for the blam-blam.
Quick, upstairs.
Yes, very pretty little blossoms, Ed. Seems two of my boys were wearing them 3 days ago in Evans' cigar store. Only they weren't in any condition to smell how nice they were.
That's sort of pitiful. Sit down, Willie. Have a cigar.
No, this won't take long. And it seems two more of my boys might be wearing them someplace. I don't know where, because they haven't showed up yet. Only their watches. They kind of let them run down.
They were careless boys all around.
They were good boys. I liked them.
This is a big town, Willie, but somehow we always seem to be crowding each other.
I know. Like you said, it's sort of pitiful.
It's a waste of manpower, too.
I still got plenty of manpower.
But that isn't efficient, see? If we didn't have to watch each other so close, we could spend a lot more time on business.
The only character that's going to have to watch you from now on is the morgue keeper.
If you're smart, you'll sit down and have a cigar instead.
Would you like a fresh one for the little ceremony?
Look, Willie, this battling won't get us anywhere. Suppose you rub me out. That means Bugsy's got to rub you out. Then somebody else has got to get Bugsy. And then one of my boys evens it up again.
Got to take our chances in this deal.
There's no reason to. We're suckers not to get together. The Chicago River is plenty muddy, but it makes a beautiful boundary, Willie. Supposing you stay north and I stay south.
You figure that it cut down your florist bill some?
Heard anything?
Not a thing.
Maybe they're giving him a necktie party.
Harry, please.
He's a junior goon.
If we'd have thought up this truce a couple of days ago, I wouldn't have been lugging these extra watches around.
I've been mulling it over for quite a while. Just thought it was a pretty good time to mention it.
A soft touch turneth away a loud report, eh, Eddie boy?
That's it, Willie. Quentin, the gentlemen are leaving.
I'm delighted, sir. May I have a firearm, sir?
Give the maitre d' his Roscoe.
You're very kind, sir.
Say, what gives with that tasty dish I saw when I came in?
Just visiting for Christmas.
Found her in your stocking, eh?
Anyway, Willie, you're staying north of the river.
Ah, now what kind of a truce is this?
Strictly business.
Okay. Anytime you see me in the South Side, it'll be strictly social. So long, Ed.
Be seeing you, Willie. Where'd she... Miss Manning, where'd she go, Quentin?
I'm not sure, sir.
From now on, I'm working for you, Dad.
I can't even get away from business on Christmas. That detective and those bank messengers flashing their guns around like that. It's just a crazy misunderstanding. They thought that one of my drivers was...
Detective, bank messengers, killers, you mean? Walking into the house of a bigger killer than any of them, Mr. Big Ed Hanley.
Wait a minute. Where'd you get the idea that
I might have known last night. How low, how despicable. How could you raise this little boy in such an atmosphere? Your own son.
Sweet Christmas. I wish I was his own son now.
Wait a minute.
You mean to tell me you're not Harry's father?
No, Ruthie. It's just some sort of a gag. I come to work here day before yesterday. But I'm sure sticking now.
Well, of all...
Sure, he's my son. Well, sort of. I just borrowed him. I mean, I sort of adopted him. I mean, you gave me the idea, you see.
I gave you ideas, all right.
No, that's not what...
Oh, excuse me if I can't speak for a minute. Ed.
You and him go upstairs.
Oh, no. I want to stick around and gas about what Pretty Willie said.
You heard me. Look, Ruth. Miss Manning.
This is all very funny, you know. Me and my wonderful new job. What a wonderful reference it'll make for the next one. And where did you work last, Miss Manning? Oh, I was sort of bogus nurse and questionable companion to, you must know him, of course, Big Ed Hanley, the celebrated gangster.
Listen, just a few years ago, I was a peaceful guy like anybody else, running a trucking business and hauling a little bonded stuff on the side. And they started shoving me around, and I soon found out the only way to make them stop was to shove back a little harder. Well, pretty soon I got so good at shoving that I was put in charge of it. But that still doesn't mean that I like it.
Then why don't you quit?
It's not so easy when you're in. I can't quit.
Well, fortunately, I can.
Wait, this shouldn't make any difference. We've got little Harry to think about.
Yes, as you say, there is still Harry. And I do feel semi-responsible, in a way, for his coming here. Well, what about him? Whose child is he?
A pal of mine, a guy that got it over on... A guy that's dead. His aunt leaves him alone, hits a bottle all the time, and he's still better off with me. Besides, I'm getting to like the little gorilla. Maybe I can do something for him.
Don't you think his case ought to be reported to the proper authorities?
And have him put away in one of those charity schools? Nix. I'm going to find him a good school, like we said. And look, you're still the only one I know who can give me a lift on it. Won't you stay on until after Christmas vacation? Hang around and give me a hand with him? I'll stay out of your way, honest I will. And after tonight, I won't have to pull any more of those jobs, we call them. How about the heck with all that? It's Harry.
This time I think you mean what you say. Very well. I'll stay.
Thanks.
But I won't take any of your money.
Why not? That's silly.
No, I can't expect you to understand. I'll get a list of the schools and look into them right away. Captain, I feel very certain that Mr. Hanley's picked the best school.
Thank you, Miss Manning. Now, don't worry about a thing, Mr. Hanley. We'll make a fine man of your boy.
Well, goodbye, kid. And don't forget what you promised me about staying in line.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now work hard, Harry, and try to be a good boy. Will you kiss me goodbye?
I'll say. I might not see another dame for months.
Oh, Harry. Goodbye, darling.
Yep. Up the river.
Very well, Hanley. You can report to the quartermaster. Right through that door.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll walk to the door with you.
Okay, dog meat. What are you so tough about?
You know, he's kind of a funny kid, and I haven't been able to give him the right break until lately, so sort of go easy with him, won't you?
He'll get every consideration, you may be assured, sir.
Not too easy. If he gets fresh, you'll have to slap him down.
Oh, we've had many spirited boys here before. While we don't believe in breaking the spirit, we know how to bend and direct it.
Well, just don't bend it too far. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, sir. Miss Manning.
Goodbye.
I told you to report to the quartermaster. On the double.
That character over there was about to throw his hooks into me.
He's harmless. Now get going.
Okay, but let's get this straight, Napoleon. I don't mind working them machine guns, but sweating out there with them monkeys is out.
I guess that's really a good school, huh?
It's rated the highest of its type in this part of the country.
Well, what about you?
There's nothing about me.
I mean, where are you going?
He's driving me to the station. I'm taking the train back to the city. Harry's set in school, and our business is finished.
Oh, no, that's silly. Hey, Bugsy, don't listen.
For orders, boss.
But where are you going to live?
I was lucky in getting a nice room.
But where? I mean, I ought to know in case anything happens to Harry.
I'll call the school from time to time. They'll know where they can reach me if Harry should want me for anything.
Look, let me at least get you a job. I own the Paradise. That's the best joint in town. You can be singing there from now till never. I can...
No, thank you. I don't want a job growing out of still forms lying in dark alleys.
Well, any other joint in town. There's nothing I can't...
There's nothing you can do for me, really. Well, here's the station. Goodbye.
I'll wait with you to the train.
Can't you see I'm just trying to get away from you? I've done my part, haven't I? Can't you just let it go at that? If you really want to do something, not for me, don't think for 1 minute, but for your own poor warped head, you'll give this all up. You'll stop prowling around like some stupid predatory beast and walk like the man you might have been.
Hey, boss, you ain't thinking of carrying the torch, are you?
Me? No dame can mean that much.
Well, I want to heft all them words she was throwing, but if you ask me, she's a highly unreasonable cookie.
Who wants your opinion? Shut your yap and let's